Welcome to Week 2 of LCS. I am Tom and this is FantasyRift. Week 1 has come and gone, but before the dust from Sunday's games has fully cleared, Week 2 will bring competitors clamoring back to Summoner's Rift in search of glory. This week, in addition to deals, we're also bringing you steals. Players that might not score the highest at a given role, but will perform admirably enough given a low price tag and allow you to start blockbusters in other positions. For the 5 players to start, when you can't start the best, we bring you to Dewey.
Thanks, Tom. Our first steal of the week is Crumbs, the jungler of Team Dignitas, priced at $16. Dignitas performed about as expected in Week 1, taking a game off Vulcan but losing to both TSM and Curse. Crumbs paid the price of a tanky jungler, losing games with a record of 5 kills, 11 deaths, and 17 assists combined in Week 1. He should be touting a much better record by the end of Week 2, where he will enjoy matchups against the relatively easy Good Game University and Team Marn, as well as the veterans of Team Solo Mid. Look for solid individual play, great coordination with his lanes, and want teamfights to pump up his score in Week 2. Our support steals TSM's Xpecial at 18 gold. Xpecial has always been a solid support and has played the role since before the meteoric rise of competitive League of Legends. TSM's apparent lack of focus in the months leading up to LCS gave rise to many doubts about their commitment and expected performance. Week 1 silenced these doubts. Their 2-1 record with a sole loss against CLG shows they haven't slipped from their prominence. This week, they face off against Vulcan, Dignitas, and Marn. Expect 3 wins and a massive return on investment from any players, but especially their inexpensive Xpecial. If you need to save money in mid lane, Alex Each is a dominant play at $16. His skills are impeccable, and that price is the ludicrous result of Gambit Gaming's disappointing Week 1 performance. It would be unsurprising to see him with the highest point total of any mid laner in Week 2. Start him with confidence. Likewise, the 80 carry Genja is an amazing pickup at $18. His skill level is simply too high for that price tag, and his safe playstyle should have no troubles facing off against the relatively unknowns of Against All Authority and Copenhagen Wolves. Finally, top laners are rather pricey in general this week, but Darian is one of the strongest tops in the game and a solid pickup at $22. If you're an avid fan of competitive League of Legends, you may have detected a trend in the last 3 steals. That trend is Gambit Gaming. After taking a 2-1 record with a win against Fnatic and rough losses against EG and Giants in Week 1, Gambit Gaming's players are probably as cheap as they'll be all season. This week they have matchups against the relatively easy Copenhagen Wolves and Against All Authority. Look for them to bounce back in a resurgent fashion, as they often have shaky starts at offline events before finishing in a dominant fashion.
Thank you, Dewey, and thank you, audience. We are FantasyRift. We hope you enjoyed. We hope you do well this week, and we invite you to click this slick little subscribe button right over here.